Things at Xbox is just getting worse. It's getting pretty bad for Xbox, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, what can they do to salvage this? The last video I did, we talked about they need to destroy and rebuild. And the more I try to think, is there a silver lining? Could they not do that? Could it go back? It's not. It's not at that point. Now they're going to have to really just kill it all. Now, also, what I found out today is that Xbox is losing hundreds of dollars on every console that they're selling. It's bad enough they can't even meet the supply. Well, they claim that they can't meet the supply of what they need to sell the consoles or put them into the stores. But the ones that they do sell, they're losing hundreds of dollars on each console, and I can understand that because the price of parts are out of control. And it's even getting worse with that, where they may have to even go to another model to actually get back into the green. And this model is, I don't know if this is 100% true, but basically data miners went in and said that they went into the website and they said that they saw some things about buy here or buy now, pay later. Listen, if they have to do that, they're done. They just need to just go to rehab and start over. Because this buy now, pay later type of stuff, first of all, if you're a gamer, do not get into any of that. I don't even care if it's gaming, just in general. Don't ever get into a buy now, pay later type of situation. Financially, it's ridiculous. Financially, it's not helpful to you. It may sound good, but it is detrimental to your finances. Do not do that. But nevertheless, if Xbox got to go down this route where they have to do something like that, it's over for them. And this is on top of everything else that they have to do. These companies, these studios, they have to get rid of. They're laying off people and all this other stuff. It is getting to the point where they're going to have to really reset. They're going to have to destroy everything they got and start over. This is unsustainable at this point. You're losing hundreds of dollars on consoles sold. Your Game Pass was abysmal once you jacked up the price, and people are now starting to come back, and that's not enough. You're talking about doing exclusives, which I'm going to get to that in a second when it comes to exclusives. You're talking about trying to do that, but you can't even sell consoles. And when you do sell the consoles, you're losing money off of the sales. Everything about this is ridiculous. They're done. They're done. They can't keep doing this. Xbox is over with. Now, when it comes to exclusives, I just saw on Steam, on my app on my phone, that E-Day is coming to PC. I didn't know that. I didn't know Gears E-Day was coming to PC. I wasn't paying attention that much, to be honest. But yeah, E-Day is coming to PC now. Why do I need Xbox Series for real now? Because I actually thought about buying a Series X for E-Day. Now I don't need it. I'm just going to go upgrade my graphics card and be good. Because this is like, why do I need Xbox? Why do anyone need Xbox right now? I mean, this is not necessarily knocking down and bashing Xbox. I mean, I'm not doing that. But it's just for the simple fact that they don't have anything to offer, and what they're offering, they're killing themselves on offering it. They need to let it go. It's like that family member that you have, and the family member needs to do better. And just because they are a good time to be around, or that when you're around them it's a good time, you don't want to say anything. Now, don't get me wrong, playing on Xbox is not like the worst thing in the world. You can play and have fun and enjoy yourself. I enjoy playing on Xbox. I just did not have a reason to keep my Series X, but I do have another Xbox One, and I enjoy playing on it. But at the same time, it was just nothing for me. Nothing there for me to play. Especially if you have a PC. Well, what is there? Well, like I said this in some videos a while back. I needed an Xbox One to play my Forza 5, Forza 6, and Halo 5. And even now, I need it for Forza Horizon 3 when I want to go back and play that. And maybe even Forza Horizon 2. Because all the other games that I can play anywhere, I can play them anywhere pretty much. Or anywhere else. So I got me another Xbox One for that. But when it comes to these other games, like, I'll just play them on my PC. And this is where the problem with Xbox. Xbox, it looks like to the point that they just need to, they're going to radically change some stuff or just go third party. They're going to have to radically change some stuff or just go third party because it's just not viable for them to continue to do what they're doing. And this is another thing. And I'm going to get back in. Well, I ain't going to get back. I'm just going to finish up with this. What are they going to do with their next console? You're losing hundreds of dollars on the Xbox Series right now. What's going to happen when you got Project Helix out there? Are you going to be able to even put a Project Helix out there? I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't think that they need to even think about putting out another console. Not right now. Maybe within the next 5-6 years, maybe. Because the RAM prices aren't getting any better. And this is not just for Xbox. This is for PlayStation as well. Let me tell you something. Nintendo's going to be fine. Nintendo's going to rock the Switch 2 until the wheels fall off. I can see them doing that easily. To be honest, they wanted to do that with the Switch 1. You know, I mean, what the Switch 1 came out, 2017? When did the Switch 1 come out? I can't remember. Was it 2017? And I don't know. I can't remember. But they wanted to run with that until the wheels fall off. And they're going to do the same thing with the Switch 2. Nintendo's not going to be playing around with this whole situation with hardware. They're not going to do that. But as far as Sony and Microsoft, they're probably going to have to be sitting there with their consoles until probably like 2030. Especially Xbox. Xbox is going to have to do that. And to be honest, it might be a good thing. Because we can finally get some optimized games that will actually push the limit of a console. But we haven't had a game to push limits of the console since the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360. We got games on those consoles that probably had no business being on those consoles, but they were able to push the limit on it and had some great games. We need to get back to that. There's games out right now that probably could have been optimized well for the PlayStation 5, for the PS5 Pro. Or the Xbox Series, or the Xbox One X. And it's a shame because those consoles wasn't really maxed out. And now it's going to be a situation where they're probably going to have to force to do that with these upcoming consoles. They're probably going to have to. You know, and with the way Xbox is going, it may not be a bad idea because what they're doing with this, losing all this money on consoles and the buy here, buy now, pay later type of mechanism they may be going for, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Like I said, I've heard enough with what's going on with Xbox. They need to stop it. It's over with. Start over. Kill it off. And you know what? That's really not a bad thing at this point. They're going to have to kill it off. Kill it off. You know? Start over. Go third party. Subsidize. Do something. Because this is just not it. It's just not it. It's not working. And they're telling you that it's not working. And they're showing you that it's not working. And at the end of the day, you know, it may be better for everyone. The company and gamers alike. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here. It's been a pretty awesome day today. It's been pretty cool. But I got to get back on the road. You guys take it easy and y'all be blessed. Peace.